All rise. Support court with Judge Vanda B is now in session. Judge, this is case number JVB1078, McKinney case.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You all may be seated. Okay, Miss McKinney.
Yes, Your Honor.
We're back.
Yes.
I hope we are in better spirits.
I am.
Okay, good. And we're not going to allow each other to press each other's buttons, right?
Correct.
We'll
Okay,
see what she
ready.
does.
Okay, so we took the DNA testing, had all that done. Did you all have any problems with that?
No, none at all.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fine.
Okay, have the two of you had an opportunity to speak at all?
We've
No
spoken.
way. No.
Lies.
Oh, okay. We spoke for 30 seconds. That doesn't count. I didn't want to talk to you. You came up to me. I tried to end the conversation as quick as possible.
Your Honor, permission to speak?
Yes, ma'am.
That is not true. He called me and he asked me, he said, look, I don't know which way this paternity test is going to go, but if you'll just let me put it on you one more time, we can smooth all of this out, blah, 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 all of that.
The tension explodes as the sovereign citizen defendant launches into a rambling speech about natural law and how the court has no jurisdiction over him. Classic sovereign nonsense. His lawyer looks like she's mentally drafting her resignation letter, while Judge Fleur, clearly fed up, shuts him down immediately. The courtroom erupts as the defendant refuses to cooperate, prompting security to step in. At this point, it's less of a trial and more of a spectacle, proving once again that sovereign citizens never seem to understand that legal arguments require actual legal backing. Buckle up, because this meltdown is far from over.
Oh, so that's a lot in 30 seconds.
Really?
No. That's not what I said, but
When he lies, he puts his hand up like that on his cheek.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's a lie pose.
And you
Exhausting,
found
Your
all
Honor.
that out in 72 hours?
I did.
Interesting. Okay. So
you see how aggressive she is about this? This
I'm
is
just excited.
She doesn't need help for her daughter.
Just
This is
come on
about
with the
revenge.
results,
This
please.
is clearly about getting back at me and punishing me for not, I don't know, staying with her forever. I don't know.
Results, please.
but it's been 9 years.
I know it's been, it's odd timing, isn't it? Right when I have a fiance and have a son, that's when she chooses to do this. Isn't that kind of odd timing here, Your Honor?
I mean, the timing does seem a little interesting.
I just came to the realization that, hey, I can do it alone, but I don't have to do it alone. If he's taking care of his other son and his fiance, that's fine. I don't need him to take care of me or my daughter, but it would be the right thing to do. And that's what he's going to do.
And
If he's the father.
He's the father.
Okay. And you're sure of that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. All right. Well, I mean, bailiff, we have those results.
Got your cashier's check. Because I don't want a
That's
personal
not
check.
nice.
Well, I'm just saying.
You can't say that to him yet, though.
Okay.
We don't know if he's even going to be the father to pay child support.
I know.
Judge Boyd's courtroom turned into pure chaos as attorneys talked over each other and defendants muttered under their breath, pushing her patience to the limit. With a sharp glare and a firm voice, she quickly shut it down, warning everyone that disrespect wouldn't be tolerated. One particularly bold defendant kept interrupting, only to be met with a gavel slam and a threat of contempt charges. Even an attorney tried pushing back, but Judge Boyd swiftly reminded him that she controlled the courtroom. By the end, the room had gone from mayhem to total order, proving once again that in her courtroom, nonsense simply doesn't fly.
But if you are indeed the father, I wouldn't recommend you make a payment today because the order would just be being signed today.
Is there an appeal process even if I am the father?
What would you be appealing exactly?
I don't think that based on the way she's been treating me and based on her selective choice of when to bring this issue up in order to, harm my relationship with my family, I consider that a form of harassment. And I feel like I should be able to file maybe a restraining order, and that would prevent me from, if I had a restraining order against her, that would prevent me obviously from having to pay for her child support, wouldn't it?
What is that, a restraint?
No, that's not how any of that works. That was really creative though, but that's not how any of that works. So let me go ahead and tell you what the results say.
All right.
Let's get it over with.
All
Give me a drum roll.
All right. It looks like baby McKinney, because we can't say a child's name.
Right.
There is no probability he can be the father.
What did they say? What?
You hear that?
What'd you say, Your Honor?
You laughed at that.
Remember?
No,
when you
I didn't hear.
Oh, let me say it a
I'm
little
the
louder.
only white person she's been with.
There is
Remember that?
no probability that he is the father.
Okay, so first of all, no disrespect to you, but the letter looks a little sketchy.
That was hands down one of the wildest courtroom moments I've seen, and honestly, I don't blame Judge Boyd for snapping. Keeping order with lawyers talking over each other like it's a reality show reunion is no easy task, and under Rule 3.5 of the ABA's model rules, attorneys are supposed to respect court proceedings, not turn them into chaos. But let's not forget the real MVP of courtroom meltdowns, our sovereign citizen friend, who thought slamming his head on the table was a valid legal strategy. Spoiler alert, it wasn't.
Wasn't in a
It's got
legal
writing on
size
it.
envelope.
That's why it's sketchy.
So, and I don't trust him because his uncle is an attorney, okay? And his
Okay.
uncle can do
What
all
does that have to
types
do with
of
anything?
stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I don't even trust that.
Wait a minute. I believe at the beginning, I asked you all how the test went.
I mean,
And
the
you
test-
said, wait a minute, hold on. You said everything went good, right?
And he did.
And it
what she
did,
said.
and it was fair that day, right?
Yes.
They swabbed her mouth correctly.
The person appeared to be wearing PPE and the person appeared to work, you know, for that service. And the test itself went well, but behind the scenes, Your Honor.
And it
a lot
appeared
goes
that
on.
these results are directly from the testing place. And he's not the father.
He is the father. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why, Your
Let
Honor.
me tell you not. No, he's not.
He's the father.
He's not. So you're going to you're
lost.
going to argue with DNA testing.
Your Honor, he is the father. 72 hours. He has
He
a tattoo
is not
on
the
his private
father.
parts. He was
He
the only
is
one
not
there. I
the
know
father. He is not the father.
Show
How
me a
many
tattoo.
times do I have to say that? No, I don't want to see a tattoo. All I want to see was these numbers to see what the probability was going to look like of him being the father. He is not the father. Now,
That was way too much, by the way.
You have a tattoo.
excuse me, you know what? I don't even see why you all need to be having a conversation right now.
I agree.
Can we
you
do a
are not the
retest?
father, which means that you will not be placed on any type of child support or anything today. Now, you, Miss McKinney, you do have the right to petition someone else who you may think is the father.
There is no one else, Your Honor. It was him. He has a tattoo on his private part. I was with him and the tattoo for 72 hours. I know what I felt. I know what I saw.
If anything, he just upgraded his case from bad to worse, since courtroom outbursts can lead to contempt charges, fines, or even jail time. So yeah, while this was entertaining to watch, I wouldn't recommend trying it unless you enjoy spending the night in a holding cell. If you like this breakdown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments. Was Judge Boyd's reaction justified? Or did she go too far? Thanks for watching and see you next time.
It was him.
Well, there is a probability of something else, though.
Okay.
You were probably with somebody else too within that previous 72 hours.
Oh, Your Honor, you tried it.
There's no shade, just facts.
It's very possible. It's
So,
very likely.
How is it possible?
Because there were like 6 or 7, 8 hours stretches during that time where I didn't see you or know where you were. I don't know what you were doing. You know what? Maybe I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Maybe you don't even remember this other guy. It's possible with the rate you were going in those days. So I'm willing to grant you that you may not have been lying.
Man.
You may
Okay.
not have been lying about thinking that I was the only white guy you were with.
Well, just answer my question. Do you have a tattoo on your private part?
I have a birthmark that kind of looks like a bird. Maybe
No,
that's
it
what you
says
thought.
Mississippi Long. Do you have that tattoo?
Okay,
No.
well, you know what? This is what we're
Never
about to
been to
do.
Mississippi.
This is what we're about to do. At this rate, we're not getting anywhere. I've already said what the results were, which means I'm dismissing this case. You are more than welcome to bring another case. And if his account is true that you don't remember, you can bring another case after that. But the court is here to assist you. So if there are no more questions and nothing further, which it shouldn't be, you all are dismissed.
Hell no, it shouldn't be.
Whatever. You got a tattoo.
Judge Boyd's courtroom turned into pure chaos as attorneys talked over each other and defendants muttered under their breath, pushing her patience to the limit. With a sharp glare and a firm voice, she quickly shut it down, warning everyone that disrespect wouldn't be tolerated. One particularly bold defendant kept interrupting, only to be met with a gavel slam and a threat of contempt charges. Even an attorney tried pushing back, but Judge Boyd swiftly reminded him that she controlled the courtroom. By the end, the room had gone from mayhem to total order, proving once again that in her courtroom, nonsense simply doesn't fly.